A one and done day with NVDA to make $700 in less than 2 minutes. Let's jump into the chart. So, this was pretty much the trade idea. So, again, NVIDIA, as I mentioned in my pre-market prep, was my main focus for the day, and it was setting up for a playbook trade. When I like sets up for playbook, I'm really I'm pay close attention to what price action tells me. And what I saw was right off the open, we actually opened right below psychological level 925, and we saw a nice pullback, but we never held above below yesterday higher day. We ended up bouncing, and once this candle confirmed by closing above this monthly and weekly key level, I got really intrigued. So I entered right here around 924 for opening range break, anticipating the opening range break. Ideal when I have a playbook trade setting up and opening range break, everything lining up. I like to see a rip your face rally, and we did not see that. It was actually struggling to push higher, so that's why I pretty much exited a bit prematurely. But it just a price action wasn't indicating that it had the power to continue. Honestly, pretty happy with my performance, pretty happy I executed, but the price action was definitely pretty tough to read, and I was actually about to exit for a small loss because I wasn't liking the fact that I wasn't going, especially for opening range break. There are very risky trades, but when they want to work out, I personally like to see quick follow through. But yeah, let me jump into pretty much the live recording. So if you look at the live recording here, remember, because the sub looks amazing to work out, Jimmy, doesn't necessarily mean it has to work out. So right there, I just kept reminding myself, have a great day today. Hey, the sub looks great to work out, but doesn't necessarily mean that it has to work out. So just kept reminding me. So as I mentioned, right off the open, we opened right below 925. And this is what, ideally, best case scenario, I like to see this, especially if I like it longer, if I move long. I like to see a pullback off the open. But I want to see definitely a hold. So here, as you can see here, we broke, but we never held below yesterday higher day. So here I got really intrigued. Right here, what I'm paying attention is I want to see a hold above 920 psychological level. So here I'm just being patient. I don't want to jump the gun because again, we can still flush lower if sellers step in, but I want to see a hold above 920. So where I got really intrigued was when this first 1 minute candle, actually closed above this key level. Once this closed above, this is where I got really intrigued, and I decided to enter once we were pushing higher. Boom, I entered there for contract.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
So I entered for contract, anticipating opening range break. So this is where what I was saying. Usually for opening range break, I like to see a quick pop. But as you can see right now, we're having a bit of a hard time holding above 924. So I was about to exit right there. I was about to exit and just take a quick loss. Because again, I want to be ready because I want to be ready and be able to execute well today. Especially because it's setting up for a playbook. So I prefer to just take a quick loss. But I have to be a little bit patient because again, it's not pulling back. So right now I'm just being patient. I just had to move my stop loss to right below 920. Here worked out, but as you can see, pretty slow. When we see a breakout, especially a day like today that we are setting up for a playbook trade, not the type of price action I like to see. I like to see quick. I like to see rip your face rally in a sense. So here I decided to just lock in one contract. I wasn't loving the pretty much the
order filled.
The fact that it wasn't going quick. So I exit one contract there. I exit another one once we got below pre-market high, and left two for break even. So if we got below and pretty much came down to pretty much 924, I was gonna exit for break even because I wasn't loving the price action. But here I was trying to be patient. Right now, what I'm paying attention is I want to see a break and a hold above 930. But this, the price action was just pretty shitty. So you're gonna see we're gonna break, but we don't hold above. So here, boom, we push above, and right away got below. Boom.
Order filled.
So I decided to exit one more contract, left one there, because again, I wasn't loving the setup. I
order filled.
Not loving the setup at all, and decided just to exit full position, and I decided to just reevaluate and get ready for another opportunity. So right then after that, I was just being patient. But honestly, the price action was pretty shitty. I was pretty excited to trade it today, but look at this. For the first 40 minutes, we were just chopping in the range. So I told myself I'm green for the day. I want to wait for price action to tell me the story and let it choose the direction. And look at this type of price action. It's just pretty shitty. So that's what I actually decided to switch to the 2 minute. And I was being patient because I was really liking. But look at this. Like every time, like here, I was getting really intrigued to execute. But luckily I didn't because we actually ended up rejecting. With NVIDIA, especially a day like today, I wanted to be patient, wait for some like it to choose a direction. We did ended up choosing a direction, but as you can see, it wasn't that clean. We haven't been seeing like the cleanest bull flag or anything like that. So decided just call it. Just call it one and done. And to be up nicely, it was actually a nice green day. To be up $703. Yes, they had the potential to be a really, really nice, but again, just the price action wasn't ideal for the type of trader I am. I'm a scalper, and this type of price action is a recipe to get chopped up. So glad I took a backseat, and yeah, to be up $700, I'll gladly take it, one and done. And tomorrow will be another day. Let's see if tomorrow we could set up for a potential continuation play.